The big players have to show in the biggest stages in the big games, and he showed it twice against the king of this competition. He showed it twice.
Fraser Dainton. Fraser.
Hello, Pep.
Hi.
Many congratulations. After a result like that and a performance like that, how do you feel?
Well, more than satisfied, of course. So especially for the players to go to Portugal and try to make the next step. So we know exactly which team we beat. And incredible satisfied.
You made a change at half-time in terms of the formation slightly, and it seemed to really work well for you.
Yeah, first half our wingers were more inside than outside, and it was not good. We had the problems to attack. All our wingers received the ball not in the correct body shape. In the second half, we play our wingers wider, and it was better. I think it was a wrong decision the first half do what I have done.
And were you surprised at some of the defensive mistakes that Real Madrid seemed to make tonight?
This competition punish you. We know for our own experience. But I think Gabriel make his contribution to this. He's the best guy making this kind of actions for the intuition, for the aggressivity. And I think Gabriel was man of these two games. He scored in Madrid. He provoked the penalty, and today make the assist the first and score a goal. He was so decisive for us. Being help for the of course whole team. The way we fought and we suffer in the bad moments.
Okay, we'll go to Jack Gore next. Jack.
Hiya, Pep. How noticeable was it that you were able to control the game professionally in the second half? How pleased were you with the use of the ball?
Yeah, the first half we spoke to try to play, to attack, but it was not possible, especially for the quality from the opponent. So when you are there in the sideline and you see the quality they had, the personality, the charisma, I play this. It looks like they play these games like a friendly game. In the terms, they play 1,000 million times this kind of events, and for us, I think we suffer a little bit. The pressure to play with the result and what we have to do. But in the second half, I think it helped us to play with the wingers more wider. And in 1 minute, we had 2 chances. And I think we show for ourselves what we want to do. And we show to the opponent as well what we want to do. We don't keep to defend 1-1. They will go to score a goal. And we create enough chances, to score more goals. Unfortunately, we cannot do it. I think Courtois again making incredible saves, and but I think it's what more than deserves to be in the next stage.
Okay, James Tucker.
Hi, Pep.
Hi.
Congratulations on the result. Just back on Gabriel, Pep. You've obviously got a lot of faith in him, but do you feel that it's performances in big games like this that can allow a young player to really, really grow and develop, in belief? And also, a lot was made about obviously Varane's mistakes for the 2 goals, but they came about through Gabriel's determination to go and chase those balls. Do you think that both of those goals summed up what he's about?
Yeah, obviously. So Gabriel always helps us more than the goals, but of course for a striker it's important to score. I think the big players have to show in the biggest stages in the big games, and he showed it twice against the king of this competition. He showed it twice. So I think he make an incredible step forward to say, "Here I am, and I can win games for myself." But I think one of the most important things today is that we didn't make mistakes behind. So in this competition, when you make mistakes behind, they punish you a lot. And except one from Jaime, that was an incredible game. I'm in the middle and one pass, like at the end Benzema shoot and he blocked it. We were incredibly stable behind, and this is so important.
Okay, James Robson.
Hi, Pep.
Hi.
When you when you look at what you've got ahead of you now in the Champions League, will you ever have a better chance? Will City ever have a better chance of winning it than this season, given the format and that result?
And you speak with all the teams will be there. They will think the same. Why were so special, so different to win the Champions League than the other ones? I don't see one reason why. Of course, we won it. Yeah, but it's to win the Champions League, you have to beat a lot of teams in the quality of the Real Madrid. Still, there are, I suppose, Bayern Munich at the end finished his job against Chelsea, and we have Barcelona, Napoli, and Lyon is all there. We play against them last season, and we lost and we draw, so we could not beat them. So that is the reality. And I know how physicality we have an experience, and Rudy Garcia knows him very well, the quality of this manager. When playing in many countries, I know his quality. And we have another, we have Atletico Madrid 2 times final for the Champions League, and when beat twice, for me now is the best team in the world is Liverpool. So it's so there are still many incredible teams in course, but the important first step for us, for our confidence, for this year, for the future, we beat Real Madrid. It's incredible for us, But at the end, it's last 16. We have still 3 games. They're going to Portugal to enjoy in the country from João Bernardo. Stay there, eat well, be together, laugh a lot, work a lot, and arrive in the best moment to play against Olympique Lyon and try to achieve for the second time in the history of the semi-final of the Champions League. So the best success in this competition was one semi-final. So that's why you have to be so calm, so there, and we will see what happens.
Okay, Mike Minay, BBC Radio Manchester.
Hi, Pep. Firstly, congratulations. Secondly, I mean, I know you've already said there's a long way to go, and obviously that's the case, but this club with 2-legged European nights, Liverpool, Spurs, Monaco, there's been so many missed chances. Is this tonight, this victory over Real Madrid, is it a turning point for the club?
Yeah, it's important. Of course, the Monaco Tottenham, we were out for the goal difference. So we are a fine margin, to go through. And this competition is like this: no main mistakes behind, and be solid. Today you have a regret. We should improve in our finishing. We create a lot of chances, or clear chances to score more goals, and we can improve, and hopefully we can do it. I think the big clubs is when you lift the titles, and to go to reach quarterfinals is good because we knock out Real Madrid, and we know exactly which this team is able to do 3 Champions League in a row. Which team can do it? Just I think this type of teams. So I think they will give us, to be aware that okay, we can do it, but we'll see how we recover. How is your mentally approach? But it's the same case. So Olympique Lyon, we could not beat them when we faced them. So this is a reality. We have 1 point for the 6. They beat them easy here, and there we suffer a lot. We scored Sergio at the last minute, so that's why we have to be calm. And now tomorrow we're going to enjoy the games Barcelona, Napoli in the other one, and after we're going to prepare the games against Lyon.
Okay, Paul Hurst.
Hi, Pep. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Obviously, you said it won't be easy to win this competition, given the amount of good teams that are left in it. But how important psychologically is it for your team and for the club to beat, a team that you call the Kings of Europe?
Of course, it's important. I know for Real Madrid side or Barcelona side to beat one big team in last 16, it's normal. But for us, it's when we face Madrid, to say, okay, if you would dream to win the Champions League, you have to beat them here or Barcelona or Bayern Munich or the best Italian teams. You have to do it. and for us, it's of course important. For this season and for the future, it's quite similar when we beat them Barcelona here in knockout stage, the group stage. So these kind of games for us, for our club, like we have done a lot of presence in Europe because it's the last decade when we are there is so important for not just for the players, for the club itself, for the club, for all the workers, all the people are working here, for our fans. It's so important. It's so important.
Last one in English from John Murray from BBC 5 Live. John?
Hi, Pep. Just wondering, will it change your thinking and your preparation at all, the fact that it is a one-off game now in the quarter-final against Lyon? And the other thing was, we saw you have a really nice few moments with Zinedine Zidane just down there on the side of the pitch when you passed each other. Can I ask what you were saying to one another?
Nothing. Congratulate him from the Liga. I know. Always I said to win the Premier League or the Liga is the most difficult title because it shows 10 months, 11 months being there, and nothing. We spoke about our families and wish him all the best, and nothing. Hopefully we can see quite often. He was one of my idols when I was a football player. I was so difficult. I play against him when he played in national team with friends, and I saw him a lot. He was one of the greatest. And as a human being, as a person, is an example. And I like, how he can represent our profession like he does.
Okay, thanks, guys. We're just going to switch now to some Spanish questions. We'll start, please, with...
Vamos a comenzar con Lola Hernández.
Hola, ¿qué tal? Buenas noches.
Hi, good evening. Hi, Pep. And congratulations for the qualification. There's the post office in the background. I'd like to ask you if maybe were you a bit disappointed in Madrid's performance? I don't want to take anything away from your side because you played really, really well, but Madrid, were they lacking in concentration? Thank you. No. The winner, you're always right when you win and you're wrong when you lose. Their presence, their personality, their character, the natural nature of which they played, they were superb. They prove what they are. A team that had just won the league, they showed confidence, they had a swagger. 3 Champions Leagues on the bounce. I'd like to give credit to what we've done. We created chances to score more goals. True, we scored from 2 mistakes by them, but we created chances and we forced those errors. I'm very happy with the second half. I think the first half was even Steven, very similar to the Bernabeu, but I think we were much better in the second half in everything. We had chances in the first minute and a half of the second half. That almost showed within ourselves that what we had to do, how we had to win. We opened up the field with our wide men, and we were much better from the word go in the second half. Hi, good evening. Well done on getting through. It's always in the recent times. City, Madrid, there seems to be a special relationship. I know that in the press conference in the first game in Real Madrid, this mini Champions League now, do you feel now you're totally prepared for this mini Champions? You make questions. If you ask me about Madrid, I'll answer about Madrid. If I've got great admiration for Real Madrid, if I give an opinion that the most important thing is winning the league, is more important. They would criticize me for being anti-Madrid if I talked about. I know Raúl, Fernando Hierro. I have a good relationship with Chendo. I know Camacho. These are people, Vicente del Bosque. I've got a fantastic relationship with these people. I respect Madrid. I respect what they represent in football. Zidane has won 3 Champions League. He's just won the league at home easily. I think you've got to pay respects to that. That's all. I don't do it to look good. I don't want to say. I respond to the questions that you ask me, and I speak from my heart. If you don't agree, I say what I mean. I've got real good memories of people who form part of Madrid's history. I love to beat Madrid the same as I'd love to beat Bayern Munich or Barcelona. There's nothing special that it's Madrid that I've beaten them. Hi, Pep. I wanted to ask you about the situation about Gareth Bale. Does it surprise you that a player doesn't want to play a game in a second leg of from a distance? Does his situation surprise you? And do you think he would still be an attractive prospect for someone to buy in England, or even? You know, I'm not going to answer that question because I'm unaware of what's happening from the inside, and we're not interested in making any moves for Gareth. Hi, Pep. Good evening. I wanted to ask you, Vinicius. He hurt you in the first leg. Are you surprised that he didn't feature at all in the second leg? I don't know. It's the same thing. Well, we thought the certain 3 in the middle might have been Nacho or Militao. Asensio could have played, Isco could have played, Valverde could have played, Hazard or Vinicius could have played. Everything was possible. The fact that someone hasn't played, it's the same. You know, your colleague asked about Bale. I could have an opinion, but I don't know the real reasoning behind it. I'm sure Zidane decided it was the best for his team to set up like that.